Ladies and gentlemen, my name is HJUdall. This is a 2017 Chevrolet Sonic LT. This is a Fagan Automotive studio. And this is an HJUdall in-depth review. Let's go. So, without any further hesitation, let's go ahead, start her up, let her run. As you can see, this LT Sonic does feature remote start. The exterior color is known as Cajun Red tin coat and features a jet black cloth interior with dark titanium accents. Starting our exterior tour of this 2017 Sonic, with this facelift, it does feature now a single unit headlight design. It is a nice new squared off headlight design. It does feature LED daytime running lamps, as well as your halogen projector headlamps. This here is the housing for your optional fog lamps, which this model unfortunately does not have. Moving along to the front, got a new style to Chevrolet's split level grille design. The upper grille and nice chrome accent strip, your Chevrolet bow tie directly in the center, with the lower grille being separated by this big plastic strip that holds your license plate holder. Yeah, holds the holder. Gotta love it. Also accented completely in chrome. The Sonic, like I said, is available as a 4-door sedan or a 5-door hatchback. It is available in base LS, this LT model, as well as the top-of-the-line Premier model. You can also get an RS Sport appearance package for the upper-level trims. Moving along to the wheels of this vehicle, it features a nice 5 twin-spoke wheel design. This is wrapped in nice Hankook Optimo tires. These ones are measuring 165/65 R15s, so these are 15-inch wheels. Does feature disc brakes in the front and drums in the rear. We have a nice two-tone pinstripe running from the front of the vehicle to the rear of the vehicle. You do have Chevrolet Smart Key Access System with these chrome buttons and touch sensors on all 4 door handles. Our mirrors are body colored to the top and black plastic on the bottom. We have a nice chrome strip running along the belt line on the bottom side of the windows. Coming around to the rear, another part of that facelift, completely redesigned style taillights. Features a nice double rectangle kind of style. With these being your brake lights, your reverse lights, your turn signal indicators. On our trunk lid, we have a nice strip with our Chevrolet bow tie located in the center, integrated small spoiler design, as well as our Sonic and LT badges, and some reflectors located in the lower part of the bumper, as well as our integrated third brake light located behind the rear windshield. Moving on to the inside of the vehicle, as you can see, it does feature a keyhole located on the driver's side door handle. To access the key that uses that keyhole, there is a button on the side of your key fob. This is going to be a bit difficult with one hand, so I do apologize. I'm going to put the camera down for a second. Like I said, it is a nice removable key feature, so if your key fob battery dies, you do have a way to get into your vehicle. Like I said, this one does feature a jet black cloth interior with dark titanium accents. Moving over to our door panel, as you could expect for a small vehicle like this, a lot of hard, scratchy plastics. But that's kind of the point. This is a small economy car. You're not wanting luxury, and if you really want luxurious features, you'll be going for the top of the line Premier model anyway. You've got nice black plastic on the upper door handles, on the upper part of the door panel, as well as your grab bar and around your nicely sized door bin. You also do have an audio speaker here. So it does feature power windows, power mirrors, and power locks located up next to a chrome door handle. Moving over to our seat, nice cloth supportive seats. This one does feature some power adjustment, forward, backward, as well as up and down in the base. And then you do have a lever for your backrest. Coming to your steering wheel, this one does feature a nice leather-wrapped steering wheel with nice, almost aluminum-esque material coming down to your lower split spoke. Nice grip bolsters up at 10 and 2. You also have a heated steering wheel, cruise control settings on the left-hand side of your airbag cover, Chevrolet logo in the center, as well as your phone controls, track forward, backward, as well as volume up and down for your radio. We do have our turn signal light switch and our wiper switch. Coming to the left-hand side, we do have our lighting controls as well as our gauge brightness and a nice chrome, almost propeller-esque style circular air vent, which moves around, and then you have a nice chrome dial to twist it open and closed. Coming to our gauge cluster, it does feature our tachometer with a 65,000 RPM red line, 6,500 RPM, our fuel gauge, as well as a 140 mile an hour maximum speedometer, and a small display screen, which will display your mileage and other stuff as well. Moving to the center of the vehicle, this one does feature the version of MyLink infotainment, audio, projection, gallery, phone, OnStar, and settings. Down here we do have a home, track forward, backward, a volume knob, power, and your phone. Located above that, two standardized rectangular air vents, and on the right hand side a small little storage area. Right below that we do have our passenger airbag indicator, as well as a power lock switch, our hazard switch, heated seat controls, temperature, different zones, recycling, defrost, as well as our fan speed. Below that there are two USB ports and an auxiliary port. We do have our automatic shift lever with manual shiftability. Below that we do have a couple of buttons over here. We have our trunk release as well as our traction control off button. We also have our handbrake, a couple of cup holders, and a 12-volt power socket before we reach a cup holder for the back seats. Above you do have nice small sun visors with integrated vanity mirrors and card holders, as well as some dome lights, OnStar controls on your mirror. Moving over to the right hand side of the vehicle, we do have a decent sized lower glove box and a small upper glove box storage area as well. Moving to the back of the Sonic, like I said, this is a 4-door sedan model. Our door panel, just like the front, is all hard black plastic, but that's normal for a vehicle of this price point. Nice chrome door handle and a power window switch. Unfortunately, you do not get door bins in the rear doors. There is no storage pouch behind the driver's seat. However, there is one behind the passenger seat. And like I said, the rear seat passengers are going to only have one cup holder in the entirety of the rear vehicle. Nice grab handles and coat hooks. The rear seat is a 3-person bench, and they do fold with the pull of this lever up at the top. They fold 60/40 and allow the user to put larger items in the trunk. Now, speaking of that trunk, moving along to the rear of the vehicle, there are a couple of ways to open the trunk. We do have a button located under the bow tie, right next to our backup camera. Push it, trunk releases, or you could take the key fob and double press the trunk button. Trunk releases. Or, like I said earlier, there's also a trunk release button located here in the center console that you can also push to release your trunk. The trunk lid itself is very light. You get a fairly decent amount of storage, but not much else. There aren't really any tie-down hooks, no 12-volt power sockets. It is illuminated, however. And like I said, the rear seats can be folded 60/40, but they can only be done from inside the vehicle rather than through the trunk, like some other vehicles. Now, another thing to keep in mind, the way they've designed the trunk hinges, they will cut in to the trunk space. So do keep that in mind if you go to try and load a lot of large items. Something may get squished. Under the hood of the new Sonic, this one does feature GM's 1.8 liter Ecotec 4-cylinder. Very nice engine, and good for this size vehicle. Well everyone, I hope you all enjoyed this in-depth look at this 2017 Chevrolet Sonic LT. Till the next one, take care.